Hey guys, want to know how to make an extra $500 a week? I just wanted to do a quick what sold video so y'all can have a better idea of what can possibly sell and for how much it can sell for. So I have my eBay, Poshmark, and my Etsy account pulled up here. I do also sell on Mercari and Depop, but right now Mercari has been a little bit slow and Depop is also a little bit slow. I do sell a lot of vintage items on Depop, but I don't think I have any here to share with you today. So the first item is a sell from eBay. It was a Fiesta wear mini pitcher. As you can see from the picture, it's kind of really tiny, and I sold this for $20 plus shipping. And I bought this from a recent thrift store for about $1 or $2 or so. So that was a pretty good sale. The next sale I have here is an Everlane work pants, and these sold for $35 plus shipping. I picked this up at a 50% off Salvation Army sale, and these were, I can't remember exactly the price, but they were under $5, so that was a pretty good profit there. And moving on to Poshmark, I have this vintage Greenfields red leather belt bag. I got it from one of the garage sales that I mentioned in the last video. I think I paid about $1 or $2 for this, and it just sold the other day for $17. I did take a best offer on this one, but $1 into $17, I am pretty okay with that. Then the next sale I have here is Rock Revival jeans. I think this is my first time picking up Rock Revival jeans to resell. I don't typically come across this brand a lot, but I did come across these in some Misfit jeans at a garage sale. All the clothes was $1 a piece, and this sold for $32. The next sale is a Skagen wallet. I believe this is like a sister company to Fossil, and this one was new with tags. I also found this at a garage sale. This person had a bunch of like Skagen and Fossil and like new with tags items there, and this one was $1 and it sold for $40. So I'm okay with that sale also. I think, as you can see here, it retailed for $85 on the tag, and there wasn't really a whole lot of comps to go by when I was researching this particular brand, so I thought I'd do like half price because $1 into $40 is a pretty good deal. This one, I realized after I sold it that I spelled it completely wrong. So this one is a Paris Atelier cashmere wool blazer coat. I think this one was a vintage one because the newer ones I think are Anthropologie, like they sell at Anthropologie. So this one, if you look at the tag here, looks to me like a little bit vintage, and I think I sold this, yeah, I did sell this as a women's blazer. I wasn't sure if it was women's or men's, but this one sold for $42. I paid under $5 for this one also. The next sale I have is a pair of Everlane shoes. This day when I found these shoes, I also found like 2 or 3 more Everlane shoes, and Everlane is a pretty good brand to sell. It does, some of the things do retail pretty high, like the shoes, some of the leather shoes, and some of the leather handbags. The clothing, I don't think retails for that much, but it does sell very quickly. And these, I believe this 160 was the retail price, and I accepted an offer because I think I had these posted for $75 and someone sent a $50 offer. I paid $7 or $8 for these, I think. The next sale is a vintage Prada nylon bag. This one did have like a little bit of damage. I think it's right here. Not so much damage, but as you can see, like in the picture, it does show like some discoloration or like some fading, I guess. I'm not sure what that was, but I found this at a thrift store for I think under $5. And the crazy thing about this was that this one was $5, but they also had a Michael Kors bag there for $30, and the Michael Kors bag had like stains. It was dirty and grungy. The leather was peeling, and they wanted $30 for that, but then they wanted $5 for the Prada bag. I did have it authenticated. I think I authenticated this one on a Facebook group. There's a lot of Facebook groups out there that if you send them pictures, they can authenticate them for you for free, or other services on there that you can pay for also. And this one sold for $100. And usually with these designer pieces, the designer items like Prada, YSL, Louis Vuitton, yes, it's fun finding them in a thrift store because you are shocked and surprised, but these higher priced items tend to sit very long and they take longer to sell. So I picked them up, but I'm not expecting to sell them, you know, like in a week or in a few days, because most of the time these designer items sell within like a month or something. They do sit for a while, maybe because they are priced so high, but I think this one sold within like 2 weeks, so it wasn't too bad. And then I know in my last video I mentioned the vintage Dooney and Burke and Coach bags, and this is just one example of these vintage Coach bags that I got. This one, I actually bought this one for myself, but I ended up getting rid of it because it was just too big for my everyday lifestyle. And I think I might have taken the best offer on this one. I can't remember how much I originally posted for. I think maybe I posted it for $150, but this one was like new condition. It did have a stain on the inside in this picture, as you can see, but honestly it's not too bad because it didn't even bleed through to the outside. And this one sold for $115. So some of these, like I said, some of these Coach bags, these vintage ones, can do really good. So you just have to make sure that they are authentic, because there's a lot of Coach bags out there that are fake. Now moving on to Etsy. So I just sold this one yesterday or the day before, and this is a Bible. I know my title isn't that long, but I was kind of stumped on what keywords I should put in. So I think this one was from 1925, and this one sold for $150, and I paid $1 for this at a garage sale. So be on the lookout for Bibles because a lot of them can do really good. The next item is a vintage Pyrex butter dish. A lot of these vintage Pyrex dishes can sell for really good money. It just depends on the pattern, and it depends on really the item. So whenever you see vintage Pyrex out, you can easily take like your phone and open up Google and do a Google image search. And whenever you do Google image searches, you can, sometimes when it scans in, it'll pop up other similar items from Etsy or eBay, and you can see how much someone has it posted for. And sometimes on Etsy you can see how much it was, like if it's sold. Yeah, you can find out a lot using that Google image search. I use that all the time on items when I'm out and about at the thrift store. So this one, I can't remember how much I paid for this, honestly, maybe like $2 for it, and it did sell for $28 plus shipping. The next item, I mentioned this in the last video, was these primary color Pyrex bowls, these vintage Pyrex bowls. So these all came from one thrift store. I did find them all together, which is amazing because a lot of the times in thrift stores, people pick them up and move them around. Maybe they pick up one, maybe the thrift stores don't put them out, you know, together. So these were $4, and they sold for $90 plus the shipping. And those actually sold, like I said in the video, within like 2 days, I think, of posting these. This is a Pier 1 retired piece. I guess all Pier 1 items are now retired because they closed down, but I mentioned in the last video I picked up that elephant dip bowl that ended up breaking as I was going through my items, and this is one example of how much these can sell for. So I picked these two up at a thrift store and they were priced separately. I think I paid $9 for the pair, and I was debating on if that was good or not in the thrift store, because I thought that was a little high since they were clearly a set, but they were priced like at $4 or $5 each. I can't remember, but they ended up selling literally, I think within 1 or 2 days of posting, for $70 plus the shipping. The bad thing about this item was this was one of the first things that I sold on Etsy, and I packaged it, so I thought, pretty good, and bubble wrap and packing paper and a lot of tape, but one of these elephants, the tip on here, right here, the tip, it's broke in transit, I guess. So I had the customer email me and she said she wanted a partial refund, so I ended up giving her a partial refund of like $35, I think it was. So $35 is still not a bad profit, since I did spend like $9 on it. I still made a profit. However, now after shipping these and one of them broke in transit, I'm more cautious on what I do pick up to sell on Etsy and how I'm packaging items up. So that was a learning experience for me. I might do a separate video on things that I have sold in the antique booth and put like pictures on the screen. But yeah, these are the sales that I made. I hope y'all enjoyed that video on how to make an extra $500 a week. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know if these are the kind of videos y'all like to see, or comment down below and let me know what other videos y'all want to see. Garage sale videos, thrifting videos, maybe how I take pictures and post it online, or anything. Thanks, guys.